All right, y'all, let's get to it. There's another book out about Whitney Houston where the author writes about her alleged relationship with Robin Crawford. Check out what author Jared Kennedy wrote. She also possessed a deep, dark secret. She was a closeted lesbian, feeling pressure to conform to her strict religious upbringing and norms of the time. Whitney hid her sexuality from the public. And you probably remember Robin Crawford's memoir, where she shared details of her alleged relationship with Whitney in their first kiss. Now, fans are speaking out and saying, let Whitney Houston rest, leave her alone. What do y'all think about this story?
We been knew Whitney Houston listened to Alicia Keys' music, okay? We been knew that, and we been knew she was eating more than Pizza Hut, okay? we been knew that. Now, here's the thing. They do need to leave this lady alone. Like, this ain't new news. You know, this is not new news. But I will say this, being somebody who is gay, who was once in the closet, I know what being in the closet feels like. And I've always been a firm believer that Whitney being in the closet had a lot to do with her unhappiness, and which led to her self-medicating, so on and so forth. I mean, I just know the battles that I dealt with, and having to reconcile a strict religious background coupled with Clive Davis had you in ball gowns and bouffants and trying to put on this whole image and having to live up to that when you wanted to eat a little more than Pizza Hut. That's enough to drive anybody crazy. So, but leave that lady alone. She dead and gay. Let her be gay in heaven.
Okay. Al, what do you think about this story?
You know, I agree with Funky on this one. You know, this is my only rub. On the heels of her 10th anniversary of her death, this is when the memoir is going to come out. That to me just seems kind of salacious. For them to call her a lesbian, also, in my personal opinion, seems like a mislabeling. We know that Whitney, obviously had a girlfriend. We read Miss Crawford's memoir. They had a 33-year relationship, but she also had a relationship with Bobby Brown that we can't pretend like it wasn't real. And she had kids with Bobby Brown, and they clearly had a very a loving relationship. May have not been the best type of love, but a very loving relationship. So I guess the more appropriate labeling for Miss Whitney Houston would be bisexual, in my opinion. I just think the way they made it so salacious and made it sound like she was hiding or not being true to herself by just calling her a lesbian may not be a fair assessment, in my opinion.
I just can't wait. And I've said this before, till we get to a place where like people's sexuality is the least of the things we know about them. Who gives a damn? It's her business. And she's dead. And she's dead. If she wanted us to know, she would have told us. If she didn't want us to know, then she didn't tell us. And Al to Lee says, whether it's true or not, I don't believe in outing people, especially since she isn't here to defend herself. Let her rest. I don't think we should lead with that sexuality. I think we should. By the way, but it's like breaking news. We got to dig up the grave and find this out. Yeah, there were whispers for years. We all knew this. And
you think she was eating ramen coochie?
Did you say ramen coochie?
Ramen. Claudia. Do you think she was eating that thing?
I don't know if she was the eater or the ET, but I think they had a loving relationship for 33 years.
What is an ET? What is an ET?
The person who gets eaten. The ET, like an employee. Speaking of eating things and genitals, did you hear about what happened at the paint and sip party?
Oh, Carly girl.
So the event normally features, alcohol and maybe some lap dances. I've definitely been to a couple in my day, and they were not crunk like this. Now, we can't give you all the crazy details, but let's just say that there was a male model at the event, and a woman took things a little too far with the model in front of attendees, and everybody was shook. Twitter users moved quickly to drag the woman's behavior, and one user wrote, if we're at a paint and sip and I turn to see my woman or my friend sucking, y'all got all this script bleeped out. Y'all know what this lady did. I'm leaving immediately. Another user wrote, y'all have no idea how important it is to surround yourself with friends that won't let you get drunk in blank D at a paint and sip. Now, this lady was accused, not accused, she gave fellatio at a paint and sip to the random male model that's there. What are your thoughts on this crazy story? And have y'all been to a paint and sip party?
Well, I haven't been because those are only for lesbians, okay? I don't care.
No, they're not.
Let me tell you something. We just did a story about lesbians. Them paint and sip parties. Fellas, when y'all ladies be talking about she going to the paint and sips with her friends, them is lesbian parties, all right? They be playing Alicia Keys music. So I was shocked to find out that the lady was turning around. But I also want to say, fellas, her performing fellatio at the paint and sip is what happens when you don't let your girl go nowhere. But I will say this, she don't have no friends. And if she did, by the end of that paint and sip, she damn sure don't have none. Because if you roll with me, and I turned around and you was doing that, I wouldn't have even said goodbye to you. I would have got my pocketbook and I would have left, okay? And I would have blocked your phone number. You would have never been able to call me again, you low-life heifer. That's just all in front of capacity. That is that. Listen, at least be classy like I do and go to the car or go to the bathroom or outside behind
the bathroom.
Okay, like come on.